All right, so we got the Parker pod here. It's the first pod ever. I totally impulsed this. I texted Lance today and I was like, we got to start the pod. So yeah, this is Lance Tan.
Hey guys.
And I've been super into running lately. So and he's been running for an absolute minute. So I was like, he's the perfect guest, right? This is crazy talking to the
This is super crazy. I would like to say, thanks for Dill having me on the pod. It's definitely a little bit odd, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but
yeah, me too.
I'm happy to do this with him over here and talk about, running and all that. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I forgot I have to talk into the mic.
I know.
Probably wasn't great to start out there, but it's okay.
That was a good. We're learning.
We'll keep this organic. Like, I don't think we're not gonna restart it. It's not gonna be perfect. This is the first pod with the boys, so it's gonna be a little bit all over the place, but fuck it.
A little bit. Yeah.
We'll run it. I probably shouldn't even swear.
Yeah, we'll try our best not to. It's so hard not to.
Does it get restricted on YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah.
It does?
If you swear, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get the beep.
Get the beeps.
I'll beep it. Okay, so first I want to talk to Lance, and he's gonna ask me questions too, just about like running. And we want to talk on the topic of running because we've been running so much lately.
A lot, yeah.
But you've been running for like how long?
Bro, since I was like 13, 14.
Yeah, actually,
crazy to think about.
We'll take it way back actually, because it's perfect for the story.
Yeah.
So we met each other in elementary school way back at Lakewood.
Yes, sir. Shout out Lakewood.
I don't remember the exact moment of how we met each other, but we both got into like tech decking or fingerboarding.
Fingerboarding, yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah.
So like me, Lance, and my friend Ben and Javier.
Yeah.
And Miles got into it too.
Yeah.
We all kind of got into like, it started with like tech decks, which you can get from like Walmart and stuff like that. And then we got like way more like into it.
And just because of Ben, I mean.
Yeah. Our buddy Ben, like when he gets into something, like he wants to be the best at it. You know what I mean? He wants the best gear. He wants to be the best at it. And I'm kind of like that too, but he might even be on a new level on that. Like he gets deep into it. Like so anyways, he was like probably the first one to get into like buying the fingerboards, and they were like made out of wood. Yeah. And basically instead of having like this sandpaper grip, they had like a foam grip. Yeah. And it was like way easier to do tricks. Like it just caught the fingers way nicer. And all the boys kind of like got into it. We kind of followed Ben, and he actually started making like wood fingerboards. Yeah. So my first ever fingerboard was like custom by Ben. He had like the mold and he made it for me. And I like picked out like a graphic. I don't even know. It was like Chinese lettering or something.
Something like
with
that.
My name. It was like my name in like Chinese lettering. I thought it looked cool. And he literally like laminated it onto my tech deck and like got me set up with trucks and everything.
Yeah.
And then from there on, I was like pretty hooked. How'd you get your first one?
Yeah, I think we started making it out of Ben's garage, which I thought
Were you making it with him?
I was making it with him, bro. Like we used to make like iMovie edits like on our phones with us doing like, because he had a whole ramp and stuff. You remember that? Yeah. Like the whole skate park set up. And then we'd do that. In school, we'd play skate all the time with our fingerboards.
Yeah.
That was fun too. But yeah, I remember like going from tech decks, which is so hard to do tricks, to fingerboard. Like actual fingerboarding. Tech decks were so trash, I have to say. But those were good times.
Yeah, those were good times.
But
you guys actually made like he low-key made some money off that. Were you getting a cut or no?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, you was selling them, no?
Yeah, he was selling them.
Yeah, he was selling them.
He was like an entrepreneur at a young age.
For sure. But they took time to make because you would have to layer the boards with actual wood.
I feel like I underpaid him. I feel like I only gave him like $20.
Wait, did you buy it off him?
Yeah, I bought it off
did you really?
him. I think it was only like $20. So.
Okay.
And he probably put time into that.
Oh, yeah. Those take time for sure.
And he set me up with trucks, everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, where I was trying to get at with that is we all got into fingerboard, and that's kind of how I met him.
This was like grade 4 or 5, like something like that, way back.
But yeah, that's how like most of the boys kind of came together. We obviously met each other probably before that, but we started hanging out and playing with fingerboards and stuff like that, just doing elementary school shit.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got into like I don't know, did you do like all the sports, like all the different sports in like elementary, like soccer team, volleyball, or did you only do like the running, like the track?
I think I only did the track.
Okay, well I was doing
and the soccer.
The soccer.
Soccer
yeah,
too.
So I was basically all the different like sports teams that kind of came up I kind of signed up for. So like soccer,
school, yeah.
I did basketball. That was probably like my worst one. Like I suck at basketball.
Ben did basketball too, I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, like basketball's tough. Like my
Were you
girlfriend,
not good
I
at
was
it?
talking shit about like basketball to my girlfriend because she's a
Yeah.
point guard.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, like she's a point guard, and I was like, yeah, like I could probably cross you. Like, like I was like talking the talk, but then we actually went outside and like
No.
I started with the ball, I think, because we shot for first ball. I think I started with the ball, and like I messed up my first take. And then after that, like I literally didn't get the ball back. Like she scored 10 points on my head. Like every time because she was a point guard, so she would just
She's shifty with it.
little cross move, and then every time she would just get in the paint and hit a layup. Like she was so consistent with the layups.
Damn.
So yeah. Anyways, past that, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah,
No, she's so good. But yeah, we did like basketball. Soccer was fun.
Yeah, soccer was fun.
Volleyball. I remember our team was like, it was like undefeated in volleyball. Volleyball was actually low key like a sleeper sport. That was pretty fun. But then we got on the track team.
Yeah.
I wasn't as fast as my boy Lance. I made the B team.
The B team. I made the A team. Well, we had like some tryouts, right?
Yeah, we had tryouts, and there was like tryouts for like relay
race.
And then there was like the different. What do you call them?
Like 400 meter
400
sprint,
meter,
100 meter dash, something like that.
What did you
right?
compete in?
The 100 meter dash and the relay.
Yeah,
But you were in a different relay.
I think I only did. I was the B team.
Oh yeah,
relay.
he was a B team. I was the A team. But yeah, well, I didn't even know I was that fast. Like I just was in tryouts and just started sprinting my heart out. And
if I remember correctly, I think in the tryouts you were literally the fastest. I'm pretty sure you qualified. Like you were like, I think you were like, were you where were you on the relay? Like, did you finish the relay? Like were you?
I finished the relay.
Yeah, I think you were the fastest. Like you were set to like make the
so,
comeback.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From what I remember, you were like the fastest.
Yeah.
So running's kind of like in Lance's veins.
A little bit.
I think
a little bit
that stuck with him as he grew up, and he's like, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
So like, did you like run consistently like all the way? I feel like I didn't see you running like middle school and stuff like that. Were you like running low key or?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Like I wasn't really much of a runner. I think I just naturally was fast, especially for that 100 meter dash and relay. Like I didn't really like running. Like I played soccer, not just in school, but league soccer as well for JDF, and that kind of got me into running even more. But that was more sprinting style, not long distance, right? My dad actually, he would be doing the TC 10Ks every year because he worked for the government.
Yeah.
And he had a team going there with his coworkers. Yeah. And I was like 13 or 14 at the time. And he finally asked me after a couple of years of him doing it, and it was like, do you want to join me for the TC 10K?
Oh, shit.
And I was like,
wait, how old were you in that?
I was like 13, 14, right? Cool. So this was, years ago. 10 years ago, actually, which is
How'd
crazy.
you do?
Well, dude, I didn't even want to go. I'm like, dude, I just want to chill in my bed and sleep.
Yeah, like I feel like when you're young, like you don't have that drive to like challenge yourself. Like you're low. You're just
not
trying
at all, bro.
You're trying to chill, play games with the boys.
No, literally, bro. I just wanted to sleep in. I'm like, Dad, get the hell out of my room right now. I'm not trying to run the TC 10K. Like,
yeah,
that
sounds awful.
I know, but eventually I did it because my dad was just on my butt about it.
I feel like as a dad though, you gotta like I know when I'm a dad one day, I feel like I'm gonna push my kids to do challenging stuff and like ingrain that in them at a young age. Yeah. Because I feel like it's so important. When you get older, you learn that like challenging yourself with like hard things is like so important for your development. So.
Big time, yeah. You gotta push your kid like that.
Yeah. So how'd the 10K go?
Yeah, it went as good as you would probably think it would for somebody that didn't like to run.
Did I wait for you or you just take off?
No, he just took off, bro. But like I didn't even run the whole thing. Like I had to walk. I was out of breath. Like I probably finished in like an hour 30, dude. Something crazy for a 10K, bro.
10K when you've never ran, like that's hard.
It literally feels like a marathon, bro.
Yeah,
like if you don't run, like
yeah, no, that is, and your legs are so small, bro. Yes. You're smaller than everyone. That is a marathon as a kid.
I know.
Like, yeah, you're way smaller. That probably seems like an eternity. Like 10K is far.
Big time.
10K is pretty far.
It is pretty far.
Yeah,
if you're not a runner,
that's a good run.
It is a good run.
So did you get like a medal or anything? Like did you keep?
I got a medal. Yeah, because like
for
that year it was like the 30th anniversary or something. So it was a nice like medal, like a heavy medal. For finishing that race. I still have it in my room. It's nice.
That's sick.
After that, I've been doing every year until this year, pretty much.
What?
So, yeah.
So how many times have you done the TC?
Dude,
10K?
lots. Like this,
So you have a full trophy room in the 10K.
Pretty much, bro. I kept all the bibs too. You know how they give you a bib of?
Well, I don't know.
Your name. Oh, I guess.
I actually have done a 10K. I did the Real Madrid or. Just Madrid, sorry. I was thinking about the soccer team.
Real
Madrid. Yeah. I did the Madrid 10K on New Year's. They do like I don't know if they do it every year. Yeah, I think they do it every year.
Yeah.
They do like a 10K on New Year's. So we went and we did it like at night right before our New Year's dinner.
Oh, that's interesting that they did it at night.
Yeah.
What time was it at?
I feel like it was dark, so it's probably like maybe 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Or no, it was still pretty light out when we started, and then it started getting dark like halfway through the race. So I don't know, maybe 6 or 7.
Okay.
But that was like the coolest experience because I'm in Madrid. I ran with my girlfriend's dad. At the time, my girlfriend wasn't really into like running, so she didn't do it with me, but I did it with her dad because I wanted to challenge myself. And he asked me, I think he might have actually, I don't remember if they asked me or surprised me. I think they asked me if I wanted to run the 10K this time. Then they tried to surprise me this year, but I was sick. But yeah, he asked me if I wanted to do a 10-kilometer run, and I think they were a little bit worried because I hadn't trained running, but I'm always like, I got this.
Yeah, you got the mental for it.
I've been training. I've been weightlifting. Like that'll correlate for sure. So I was like, yeah, I'll do a 10K with you. And we ran the 10K. Her dad kept a good enough pace to where I haven't ran before, but I could keep up. But it was still hard for me. Like there was, I remember probably at like 6 or 7K, there was a hill. Yeah. And like my girlfriend's dad, like he does triathlons, marathons. Like he keeps a good pace. And he was pushing me, so we were going, and his friend was there, so we were going up this hill, and I was like, "Damn, like this is pretty hard. Like, when's the 10K gonna end? This is pretty far. Like, holy moly!"
Uphill near the end, that's always the roughest.
Yeah, but it was such like I got the runner's high. Like, it was such a cool experience. I'm in Madrid, and this is like I think it's one of the most like popular runs in Madrid. Yeah. So there's like thousands. Like I'm talking thousands of people. Like I've never seen this many people in my life. Like there was probably as much people in that race and there is in the whole island, bro. Like there was so like that's a lot of people for miles just running, and everyone's wearing like this nice shirt. We're all matching, and there's.
Well, I'm gonna ask you because that was your first like race.
Yes.
Right. How awesome was the crowd just being there, cheering you on? Yeah.
This is like the coolest part. Yeah. So like. I've never done a race. I didn't know what to expect. And I'm like 5K in. There's people all down the side. And we're running right through the middle of the city. And there's like little kids giving me high fives. Like people are cheering us on. I'm like, let's go. Like even if you're not a runner and you're not equipped for it, like all those people cheering you on, it makes you like get an extra pep in your step. Like Like I was running a bit faster because like people are cheering me on. I'm like, let's go. And they set up lights like. No, there's no cars coming through. Like they shut down the whole city for this race. Like it's so cool. But yeah, that was my first experience, and I loved it. But I didn't actually get into running after that. Like it's taken me a minute.
Well, you did that run last summer? Yeah. So that was
or last New Year's or whatever.
Last New Year's, okay. Yeah. So that was a bit ago.
Yeah. So, but what we're gonna talk about the 10K, the TC 10K.
The TC 10K. That's coming up. Yeah, April 28th. Yeah. Which have you signed up for?
No.
Really? Hey, this guy. I've been telling him to sign up for so long.
No, but it was in my mind. I looked it up like 2 nights ago, and you can sign up all the way up until the 28th.
20th. Okay, perfect.
So I got time.
Okay, good.
I'll do it. I'll sign up right after this podcast.
Good.
I'll do it.
I'll keep them in check. But all the boys are gonna be running it here. Me, you.
Yeah, all the boys. Like what?
Ben.
Want to talk about the running club you started?
The running club, yeah. I guess we can talk about that. Yeah. I guess if you're listening, also shout out if you're listening to this podcast. By the way, shout out to you guys. But yeah, like so. If you guys follow me on like Insta or whatever, I went to Australia and I met some really good people there. One of those people I started a running club with, his name's Amani. Shout out to Amani. Basically he wasn't much of a runner. He does powerlifting and whatnot, but I told him that, I'm a runner and I'm going for some runs. He was my roommate. We lived together in an apartment. Funny enough, he was actually my manager at the job that I was working at there. So that's how I started being roommates with him. But I started going on runs. He's like, yo, like, let me go with you, I hate running, but let's do it together and maybe we can do something. Beauty. And it was actually his idea to start this running club, to be honest. Yeah. And me and another one of our buddies, like all three of us, we started running like every week together, sometimes multiple times a week. We go to a new place in Australia. Like we go to Gold Coast. So we drive like an hour and a half just to go to a new location.
I love that.
Remember the videos?
Makes the run like so much better.
So much better, especially when you're with friends, new area. It's nice and sunny and it's hot, dude.
Running with friends is like an OP strat.
Big time. OP strat.
It distracts you.
It does.
Me and you together, we're machines, bro.
Dude, literally machines, bro.
Just clocking in kilometers, you don't even know.
Oh, it goes by
so smooth.
Quick.
It's nice
and smooth.
Quick, yeah.
But yeah, that's basically how it got started. And then we came up with this idea to do baked goods after every run. That's where I saw the baked goods thing, Got to treat yourself once in a while, get the carbs in, especially if you're a runner, But yeah, that's kind of how it started. And
yeah. So if you want to follow the run club, all the boys have kind of been, I don't know, we've been running. I don't know who started like the Sunday runs.
Sunday runs. Bro, it was kind of
Like it isn't
it
organically
kind of naturally,
happened.
organically, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I remember when I came back and I asked like some of the boys like let's go on a run and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and then everybody kind of just started
Yeah,
joining
I
in
feel
every
like
week. Like
low key, like my friend Miles, he just started running out of the blue, and then he was like running on Sundays like early morning, doing like his 5Ks or whatever on like the breakwater, and then my girlfriend also signed up for a half marathon, like around the same time, maybe a bit earlier. So like that my girlfriend signing up for the half marathon like inspired me to want to do a race because I wanted like a challenge. I was looking for a challenge, and I low-key wanted to like, I've always been into sports, and I love weightlifting. I've been doing that for like 6 or 7 years, like a long time now. But like I'm competing against myself, and that's great. And that's same with running. I'll be competing against myself, but there's no like competitions, you know what I mean? Like it's just doing it. I love the mental gains, and I love building muscle and stuff like that, but I wanted like a real competitive challenge. So I was looking like for something to like challenge myself, and I'm crazy, but I was like I'm just gonna sign up for a marathon. Like I was looking at different races. I was looking for a race, and I was like, the Vancouver Marathon's 9 weeks away. I was like, that's like close enough to keep me excited and like get me really dialed in.
yeah.
I'm pretty impulsive. I'm low-key sometimes. I'm actually patient. I'd like to say I'm patient, but I really wanted to just challenge myself and not like train for that long. I just wanted to go for it. Like I just wanted to do something crazy. So I signed up for the Vancouver Marathon, and I'm 9 weeks out, and so that got me into training. And then I saw my friend Miles running on Sundays, and I saw that he was bringing some of the boys with him, like on and off on Sundays. And then we all just kind of like gathered together somehow, like organically, like so organically. We all just kind of got into running. I think we all just like bounced inspiration off each other and motivated each other just to start running. And now we got like a good squad of like all like our boys from high school just running on Sundays. And it's literally so fun. Like we start at 7 a.m. and we all meet up, and there's nothing like it. Like the high you get from it, the natural high is like it's so good, bro. We're all running together. We're cheering each other on. Yeah. And all of us are at different like levels of experience and training, but we all just like run at a comfortable pace to where everyone can stay together. And then we push each other, and we all just run. But yeah, we'll shout out Lance's like running club he just started, Smokers Running Club. If you want to follow that on Instagram, is it Smokers Running Club?
Smokers Run Club.
Yeah. So that's if you want to follow the Smokers Running Club, we'll be posting or Lance will be posting content on there.
No, we all will for sure
on Insta, and it'll be like content of the boys. Yeah.
What
And
we're doing.
do you have like a personal Instagram? Do you post on it at all or no?
Yeah. Just
If you want to shout out, you can
just
shout it out.
Lance 10 or Lancer 99.
Yeah, and then my Instagram, if you want to follow me, dylanparker.fitness. It might be even linked in my YouTube. I'm not sure, but I'll also be posting stuff on our runs and stuff like that. I'm trying to document the whole process. I'm not documenting it as much as I want to be, just because I'm so busy right now. I'm in school. I'm in my 4th year. I'm trying to get my red seal, and I have like a morning and an afternoon class. Basically, like the afternoon class, they're prepping me for my IP exam. It's like my final exam at the end, and it's separate from commotion. I think it's like a provincial exam or something like that. And then at the start of the day, it's just my 4th year material. So basically, I have like 2 different teachers hammering me with homework all day. So like my main priority right now is to do great in school, and then I'm running as well. But I also love making content. So juggling all that and trying to eat healthy and all that stuff, it's hard, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
But yeah, how did you went to school, right? Like
I went to school.
What was your experience like? Because I know firsthand, like this has been my hardest year of school. It's like the last year, and they're making like I have this big exam at the end. Like it's so much material. I have like a big code book, and I have to be able to answer any question from that code book, plus just like exams from 4th year. So
is it like a make or break? Like you have to pass that, or else like you're gonna have to redo that? So if I pass
my 4th year, I think I could be wrong on this, but if I pass my 4th year, which is separate from this like provincial exam, then I'm a journeyman in Victoria on the island. But if I want to leave Canada and work and be a certified electrician, I think I have to pass the provincial exam.
Okay.
So it's kind of a big deal if I want to like work anywhere outside of Canada. Or no, it has to be if I want to work anywhere inside of Canada, just outside of Victoria, I think I have to have
the provincial.
Pass the provincial.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to pass it.
But both those exams are coming up.
Yeah, the fourth year I don't have a final exam. I just have to pass my weekly exams for
Right.
fourth year, and then the provincial's the end one that's separate. So
Okay.
it's juggling both those things.
Well,
but
good luck.
Yeah, I got this. I got this. So I just gotta study. Yeah.
I went to UVic like right after high school, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do, so I kind of bounced around different degrees, business, like nutrition, computer science, and whatnot like that. And then obviously COVID happened, so I went to UVic for 2 years, kind of bounced around. I did a bunch of classes, like 7-8 classes completed. I even took sign language, to be honest. So. For sure, yeah.
You remember?
I know the alphabet by heart.
That's probably nice for when you go over like to Javier's house. You can like talk to his parents.
Yeah. But and then you know what? I kind of decided that I was just kind of wasting time and money because I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to just keep on taking classes that like I don't know if it's gonna help me, in my future. So
totally.
I just took a break, started working full time, and then that's when it kind of hit me that. Or not hit me, but like the opportunity to go and travel came up.
Before you have any responsibility.
Exactly. And I was like, when am I going to have this chance again? And I just kind of took that risk and took that scare to like go solo travel, pretty much.
Once,
That's what I'm saying. Get some life experience. And that's what I did. And that's where here I am now, I just came back recently. So
well, going into like traveling, like what did it teach you? And what was like your favorite parts of traveling? Where were the favorite places you went? Like, did you only go to Australia or did you go to, you went?
No, bro. I went to Europe.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I went with a couple of friends actually in my Europe trip so we went to Europe for 2 months. Went with Ellie and Jasmine. Shout out to them if you're listening to this.
Let's go.
We went to London. London was amazing. Such a dude. One of the best cities, bro.
Talk about it. It's so like, I got some
London.
That too.
So much history there. So many cool accents. You already know British accents.
So cool.
Oh my god. But I'm just saying, like London's a big city. Different vibe. Everybody's hustling, bustling. You're doing your own thing.
Such a busy city.
Such a busy city.
So
beautiful though. So much history. The buildings and whatnot.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Like keep going, but bouncing off London, like.
Have you been?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, I remember. Wait, did you go to the London Eye? I just have to say. Did you do the London Eye?
My girlfriend made so long story short, I went to Madrid. My girlfriend lives in Madrid. I went to Madrid for Christmas, and my girlfriend surprised me with tickets to London.
That's how it happened.
On Christmas. So I didn't even know I was going to London, bro. The next day after Christmas, I'm flying to London, bro.
Wow.
So I just show up to this place, and I didn't even know I was going here, so I didn't like look up any photos or anything like that. I had literally no idea what to expect. Didn't even know what it looked like, to be honest. Next thing you know, bro, I'm walking through the city, one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen in my life. I haven't done that much traveling. Madrid's also super beautiful. I love the city, crazy. But London obviously has a different feel than Madrid, so it's so cool to experience it. Another really big city with so much history, bro. It's such an old city, and it was so cool. What were your favorite parts about it?
Bro, definitely the nightclubs. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
I didn't do that, bro. Were they crazy?
Nightclubs were popping, bro. I'm telling you right now. Go to I forgot what it's called, but there's one called
I guess you were solo traveling. You were firing up.
Bro, I'm telling you, just go to the nightclubs in London, bro. They are popping right now. But I was gonna say I didn't do the London Eye because I heard it was like a.
Oh no, I didn't do the London Eye.
Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was gonna say because it's a scam. That's what I heard.
It's expensive.
Inexpensive, yeah. It's a scam and expensive. Don't go on it, bro.
No, yeah. I was on like the lunchtime meal deals, the sandwich deals.
Oh, the sandwich deals,
they're like $3.
Oh my god, I love how they do that with the snack and the
you
drink.
get a Monster Energy.
Yes, dude. Okay.
No, I was saving money. I wasn't going to the London Eye.
Yeah, not fair.
But what were your favorite parts about London other than the clubs?
You know what? It was just exploring the beautiful city.
Yeah, just exploring. How many days did you have there?
A week.
A week?
A week.
Yeah, I feel like that's perfect. I had
that was a good amount of time.
I had 4 or 5 days, and that was like perfect. We walked 80 kilometers in like 4 days, bro.
Yeah, you walk a lot.
Like I was
walk a lot when
my legs were sore. Like
I know.
Yeah, it was such a big city. Like that's how far you have to walk to see the whole city.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
It is crazy.
If you haven't been there and you're from a small like island like us,
this,
it's like nothing you've ever seen in your life.
Nothing at all, bro. Everything amazes you. Like
bro,
when you're
and the craziest part is how you go through like the old side of the city and then you cross the bridge. and it's a brand new city, bro.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Vancouver, like the big sky rises in the buildings.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's like you
Modern.
think the city's done, you go across and you got a brand new city over here.
Yeah.
Bro, that was crazy to me.
That is
and then
crazy.
Big Ben, bro.
Big Ben was
the
really cool.
architecture on that is crazy.
No, big time.
Dude, I couldn't stop looking at it. I was like, how can it be that perfect? Like how could humans like I just don't get how so many people can come together and make such a perfect product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get when one person is super dialed at what they do, but like to get hundreds of, I don't know how many people it took to build Big Ben back in the day, but to get all these people on the same page to get basically make like a piece of art that's so perfect.
Yeah.
Like it just blows my mind.
That's still standing today. Like, you know?
Wait, say that again?
It's still standing today. I don't know when it was built though.
Loud and proud.
Yeah,
like,
loud and proud. But
it's got to be pretty old. But I did hear that they just I don't know if they renovated, but they just cleaned up the actual tower.
Oh, okay, refined.
So when I went there, it was shining like that.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
It was perfect.
But like, it's just so crazy. Like back in the day, the architecture was like, it seems like so much more advanced. It's like we've moved. I don't know if I feel like we've like, maybe it's just the designs these days are different, but it feels like we've almost moved back in like the quality of buildings these days.
I know what you mean.
I'm talking about like the art aspect of it. It seemed like all the buildings back in the day had like they were built like as a piece of art almost. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, like to backpack off that, like when I went to Milan, I think one of the
Milan, I never been there, bro.
It was
That
amazing,
sounds
bro.
cool.
But they had this architecture. I think it's called a Duomo, but it's this nice, beautiful cathedral that was made thousands of years ago. But it's so beautiful and it's perfectly made. Like just what you were saying, how like we don't make these type of buildings anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll show you after. I'll show you the building.
Bro,
after,
just pull up a picture.
Should I pull it up right now?
Yeah, I want to react. That's sick.
But yeah, man, it was beautiful. Yeah, Milan was beautiful. So I stayed in London for, how long did you stay for?
4 days.
4 days, okay.
Yeah, I stayed in, what's it called? I think it's Marble Arch. Does that sound right? Marble Arch?
I don't recognize it. Was that in the city?
Yeah, Marble Arch.
Right in
I
the
believe
city.
that is. Oh my god.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I know,
I've
right?
seen that in an edit before. Like,
You must have, bro. This is so popular.
That is crazy. And bouncing off cathedrals, bro. If you want to see crazy cathedrals, you gotta travel to Spain.
Show them, bro. Let's see. Yeah, no, literally.
I'll show them. Yeah, get up there. Yeah, it was kind of blurry on your camera, but they'll get the idea. It's a cathedral, right? Yeah, bro. Cathedrals are crazy. You want to know a cool fact that my girlfriend told me? I don't know if I'm pretty sure this is true, but if you look at a cathedral from a bird's eye view, they're all built in the shape of a cross.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Cathedrals are.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That's
wouldn't
so
really know
interesting.
because they're so big, but
Yeah.
apparently if you look at them from a bird's eye view, they're actually made in a cross.
Wow.
And there's so much symbolism behind like the churches. My granddad knows a lot about it.
Yeah.
So when I was showing him all the cathedrals I've seen in like Spain or Madrid, he was telling me like all the different symbolism. Basically everything on a church is like made for a reason. Like everything, it's crazy.
There's a purpose to it,
like
yeah.
it's deep. It's deep.
That's crazy.
Like, dude, cathedrals are crazy.
They're beautiful, man.
We don't have anything like that here.
No, they don't make anything like that.
Yeah, nothing like it.
No,
Not even
nothing
close.
here on the
Dude,
island.
I think we have a cathedral, but it's on like the sketchiest street. It's like boarded up.
Yeah, downtown.
What is
right?
it, Pandora?
Pandora.
The
one of them,
sketchiest street
I know,
on earth. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Yeah,
So you went to Milan. What other cool place you go to?
Yeah, bro. So Netherlands surprised me a lot, bro. They're like
Bro, I need to do more
technologically
traveling. I
advanced,
need to get on
bro.
your level.
Dude, Amsterdam was.
Amsterdam.
I only spent 2 days in Amsterdam, but I'm telling you right now, if you ever go to Netherlands, go to Amsterdam for at least a week. There's so much to do. Obviously, red light district. Yeah, you know, I didn't participate.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, no, but that was really cool, and it's just beautiful, like nature and scenery there. Everybody loves biking too. Bro.
Oh, there's cool nature in Amsterdam. I literally have no idea. I
big
know there's
time.
cool city, but
Just Netherlands in general, especially.
what's the nature like?
It's like
what's the climate like?
it's nice and like sunny. The air is fresh. Like the grass is greener on the other side.
Are
That's
you talking
what
about
I'm
this
saying.
cool forest? Like
Not even that. Just like the way they make their parks and like it's very like eco-friendly.
oh, cool.
And obviously I feel like because everybody there bikes, like everybody there has multiple bikes, like
that's
one
what's
for
cool
work
about the
and one
big
for
city, bro.
casual.
Not many people like if you live in a big city like that,
Yeah.
you don't even need a car. Like,
No,
fuck,
yeah,
you
that's
might as
what
well
I
save
mean.
money. Like you just bike around.
Yeah, big time. Like the people who bikers like literally own the roads, like not the people who drive cars.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the Netherlands. So I literally rented a bike and just like biked the whole city like randomly, and it was so beautiful.
That's probably so fun.
It was a vibe.
Did you ever like have a couple drinks and just ride your bike?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's vibes.
I literally biked to this restaurant, had a couple of drinks, and a bite to eat, and bike
ever?
back. No, bro, I'm good at biking, bro. I'm good at biking. But yeah, after Netherlands, we went to France.
Yeah.
That's when Ben pulled up to
France.
Petty.
Oh, that's
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Ben met up with you?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, Ben came with us to Paris, and Paris was really cool. And then we went to like Marseille. That's another city in France. Marseille and Nice. Jaden went to Nice. That's where he stayed at.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's like the southern part of France.
That's sick.
Super
Wait,
cool.
where was there was a place in France. It's like separate. It's like got the yacht club.
Oh, that is Monaco.
Monaco. Did
Monaco.
you go there?
I went there too.
Did you?
Yeah,
like
that's
it?
another.
That was, like,
that's a country, hey?
Yeah,
Monaco's
yeah,
it's like one of the smallest countries, but yeah.
That was what Jaden
went
my
there
friend.
too.
Yeah, he said that was like his favorite part when he went traveling.
Yeah, that's where all the rich people are.
Was it cool?
It's super cool. Super
Yeah,
cars
I wanna
everywhere.
be-
Super yachts everywhere.
Imagine
oh my
being on
god,
that level,
bro.
You pull up on your yacht into Monaco.
Bro, I wish, bro.
That's crazy.
One day. But yeah, went there and then went to Italy. Italy was amazing. Obviously went to Milan, Rome. Went to La Spezia, did the La Cinque Terre hike with all the towns. That was really beautiful. And then I went to Greece. That's when I parted ways with Jasmine and Ellie. Went to Greece by myself, and Greece was amazing. Went to Santorini. Santorini was like, do you know like the typical Greece pictures of like the white buildings? Everything's white, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's Santorini. That's where like.
Sick. Did you stay there for a night?
I stayed there for a week and a bit, bro.
How were like those places like a vibe? Isn't it like overlooking the ocean?
Yeah, it's literally like islands, bro.
What?
Islands.
There's
Like
island-
no, Santorini is an island.
Yeah.
And then Athens is part of like the main island, like the super big one. But Santorini, I also went to Crete, which is another island, but they're all part of Greece.
God.
Yeah.
How are you traveling to like these different places? Like
By boats, bro. It's so confusing.
What?
It's confusing.
How did you like plan this, and how did you stay in like a budget? Like how did you do this as cheap as possible? I'm just curious, and maybe other people are curious if they want to do traveling.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
That's a good question.
Yeah,
bro.
like how did you travel in a budget, and like how much did it cost you, and how long did you travel for?
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely went over budget for sure. I mean, that's gonna happen.
Drinks at the bars.
Yeah,
they add up.
Yeah, they just add up. But like, definitely staying in hostels was a big money saver.
Was it like how was your hostel experience? Like, was it like I've never stayed in a hostel. Is it sketchy or?
It's honestly not sketchy at all, at least for the ones that I stayed at.
Yeah.
And I stayed in a lot of hostels. I stayed in like 14, 15 hostels, all different places. Yeah, and you can get ones that are like 4-bedroom with like 4 other people, or like 5 other people, 6 different people. The more people you share a room with, the cheaper it's gonna be.
Okay.
And in Europe, hostels are just super cheap.
Okay. Did you ever have any bad experience with roommates?
Luckily, no.
Wow.
And luckily, nobody stole anything.
That's impressive.
Nobody stole anything.
I know. I feel like I've watched a Netflix show on like a bad hostel experience.
Oh, dude, it's definitely out there. But I think I just got lucky. But
that shit happens.
what was I gonna say? Like the 3rd or 4th hostel I stayed at.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was always locking my stuff up and like making sure nobody stole anything.
Yeah, you're a little bit paranoid.
But after that, like after the 4th or 5th, I just like left my stuff
You're
out.
like,
I was
fuck
like,
it.
I was like, nobody's stealing anything. You
I
guys
know.
just get so comfortable.
In life, I feel like I maybe I put too much trust in people, but like I'm never really like worried about people stealing stuff.
Yeah.
I've only ever had one experience where my stuff got stolen. I left my snowboard gear in my friend Kyle's mom's car after we went snowboarding, and his whole street got raided, and all my snowboard gear got stolen.
At Kyle's place.
Yeah.
That place, really.
Yeah, bro.
I'm shocked.
I know, it's crazy. That's the only bad experience I've had with and well, I don't know if I'd consider this stealing, but at the end of the year in high school, and they'd have like locker cleanouts, and I was traveling. I don't know where it was. I might have been in Mexico or something, or I was sick. They did locker cleanouts when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And they just cleaned out my locker when I had $360 Jordan 12s, bro, like the Chinese New Year's. I was so hyped. These were my favorite shoes. And they just put them in the lost and found, I guess, bro. Someone just copped a new pair of Jordans.
Yeah,
so
that is
excited.
unfortunate,
That was
dude.
crazy.
That is unfortunate.
I should sue the fucking high school. That's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah,
Damn.
so you stayed in all these hostels. Was it cost to stay in a hostel?
Some places are cheaper than others. Like in like Bali, for example. I went
Right.
to Bali. It's like $4 a night there, $4 to like $10 a night, which is super cheap. But like in some places like Italy and France, maybe like 30, 40 a night.
Yeah.
But that's still a lot cheaper than going to a
That's still
hotel
so-
and whatnot.
And you just
right?
get like what do you get? Like a little bed?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
get-
like a bunk bed.
Do you get a microwave or anything?
Yeah, there's a communal kitchen.
Damn.
Free breakfast
Oh,
sometimes.
sweet. Bro.
Yeah, showers and stuff.
Nice.
It's not bad, but that's why it's nice when you're young, because you're
Yeah.
able to deal with that
I
kind
feel
of
like
stuff.
I could easily stay in a hostel. I don't give a shit.
Dude,
I could
it's
sleep
so
on
easy.
the floor.
Bro. No,
Maybe not a
literally.
hostel floor. That's probably pretty rank.
Yeah,
but,
no, a little
no,
bit.
but I could. Yeah, I can live off nothing. Like
No,
I don't
exactly.
care.
Well, that's the advantage that we have since we're so young. Because when we're like 50 years old, 40, 50, like you don't want to be staying in a hostel with a bunch of like
No,
20-year-olds.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hopefully we make it by then.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I have money to stay in an actual hotel.
knock on wood. But yeah, definitely stay in hostels to save some money. Definitely, go on.
Yeah, from like place to place. How did you travel? So it was on boats, all on boats.
For Greece, it was.
Just for Greece.
For Greece, yeah.
But like, did you take planes from like when you were traveling?
Yeah, so from London to Netherlands, I took a plane.
Yeah, you have no really option. Like,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
get a cheap plane. Like it's just gonna be.
Yeah, you gotta just take it how
is
it
what it
is.
is, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, you just gotta like be conscious about eating out
Mhm.
too. Like you gotta go to the grocery
Totally.
store, make your own meals type thing.
Gotta get on those the lunch special.
Yeah,
whatever
the
in
lunch
London.
special. Like
You
I
must have
definitely
been eating those.
could have followed that a bit more. Not
Oh.
gonna lie. Like
I actually had
been
one of
eating
my
out
best
hella.
sandwiches ever. I had this turkey cranberry sandwich, and my girlfriend was like, "That's not."
Dude,
gonna be
I
good."
literally
And then
had that
literally,
one.
Like, I couldn't. I was like, "Babe, we gotta go back. Like, I need another one of those." Like, it was so
It's
good.
good.
Probably the best. I don't even like sandwiches. And it was so good.
Thanksgiving
Couldn't find it
vibes,
again.
you know?
Yeah, no, it was so good. Cranberry with turkey, and I think it might have even had some gravy on there.
Did it have stuffing in there? I
think
swear
it
I
might
had that one, bro.
It was fire. Like it was
Oh,
so
dude.
good.
Yeah, I
couldn't
love how
get
they do
over
the meal deals there.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like all around Europe.
That's vibes. So you spent money on planes, and then it was whatever $40 a night for hostels. Food, you just had to watch your spending, and that's basically it. Was there like
That's
I guess
basically it,
on when you would travel to a place and you had another place that was nearby, you would take like a bus or something. I'm assuming to
Yeah.
like the next location, or a train, or
Yeah, bus,
Boarding, did you do
train,
that?
walk, especially in Europe, because like you can probably train
Yeah.
like anywhere
totally
pretty quick, like
Yeah,
from
yeah.
France to Italy,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
exactly.
Everything's so close there, so
Yeah.
train, yeah. Shout out to Flixbus for taking us there, dude.
Flex.
You
Let's
know
go.
Flix, eh?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Did you meet lots of like friends along the way? Like
Big time, bro. There's so many travelers out there, and it's nice because when you're staying in a hostel, you guys are all there traveling. You all have kind of the same mindset, I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, because there's a reason why you're all there
Totally.
in the middle of the forest in Italy, you know?
yeah.
And that's to travel and explore the world. So you meet so many great people from across the world, so many different personalities and their life stories and whatnot. So it was a good experience. But I definitely think that you should go to Bali.
Bali?
I think Bali.
That's the plan.
Bali be so fun. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cheap there too.
Yeah, for sure.
In
Bali, I'll have to
Australia,
check
you like
that out.
Australia.
I'll convince my girlfriend. I'll be like, let's go to
To
Bali.
go to Bali, yeah.
that sounds sick. Well, that's sick, dude. Traveling, I love it. I low key, I don't know why I've had the urge that I want to go to I want to go to Tokyo, bro.
Dude, same. I
really
want to do
wanna check it
Asia.
out.
Yeah, I want to do Tokyo. I want to do like South Korea.
Yeah, like I follow this fitness influencer on YouTube. Like he's like a bodybuilder. I think his name's Max.
Yeah.
And I just came across him and I was watching one of his vlogs and he was like working out in Tokyo and he went to this gym and there was like mirrors on the roof with like LED and it was like
Oh shoot.
the coolest looking gym
That's
I've
sick.
ever seen. And like everything in Tokyo is just like looks so different, bro.
Oh,
It's like
so different.
completely different world out there and I was like, I just want to experience that.
I know.
I want to see.
They're like so technologically advanced. It's crazy.
Yeah.
In Tokyo, hey?
Yeah, I know.
The big city. That's the big
I
city.
can't even
right
really
there.
talk on it because I don't really know. I've only seen photos, but I've heard that like I had this kid in my class, in my electrical class. He did a lot of traveling because he used to be like a model.
Yeah.
And yeah, he did a bunch of traveling. He said by far his favorite place was Tokyo that he's ever
Tokyo,
been.
eh? Really?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. He said everything makes sense there. Like everything is like perfect, like on time perfectly. If you get a
Yeah.
taxi, it's gonna be there on the second. Like it's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah, he said everything's
Wow.
like that.
And that's why it's so important to travel, because you get to experience different cultures,
Yeah.
different people, and it just opens up your mind to.
Dude, it opens up your mind. I think that's
So much.
that's why I wanted to talk about traveling is because
Yeah.
I've before meeting my girlfriend, I've went to Mexico a bunch with my family. I went to Mexico. I've been to Seattle. Like nothing really crazy. Oh, I went to Florida with my family. Went to Disney World and stuff like that. I've been to California. So it's been like to those places, but I'd never been to Europe until I met my girlfriend here, and I went to visit her in her hometown, Madrid, and yeah, like seeing Madrid, like that's like a whole new culture. Like the food they have is amazing. Service is so good. Like
Yeah.
you're always eating something delicious. People are so nice to me. I obviously don't speak Spanish yet. I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy being even in a country that speaks a full different language.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything just operates different. Like everything is different. Like you're in Europe. It's crazy, right?
Does it feel like people there, like there's not as much expectation? Like you're more free, like when you're in places like Madrid.
Expectation, more free.
Yeah, like
What
no.
do you mean? What do you mean?
Because you know when you live in your hometown or whatnot, right? Like everybody knows you.
Yeah.
Everybody. I don't know if it's a thing that
I
you just
know.
feel
Yeah,
kind
I
of
know what you
judgment
mean.
for like if you do anything differently.
Yeah. No. I feel free, but I didn't really think about it like that because I was with my girlfriend, so I was just like focused on just vibing with my girlfriend and her family. I wasn't really focused on like going to like meet people kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't really have like that outlook or feeling, but I totally know what you mean. Like when you were traveling on your own, you probably definitely experienced that, like trying to meet people and stuff like that, new friends. Yeah. What made you like stay in Australia?
Just the experience of just living on my own, and I was lucky enough to meet good friends as well.
Yeah.
So that also made me stay, and I had a job and an apartment to stay at. So, and Australia's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. The weather was great there. I was living in the summertime, and yeah, I was just vibing to a new life type of thing, you know?
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Bro, I was just looking at the mic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Recording? Did it stop?
No, it looks like it keeps like stopping, no? Like it's blank over there, you know what I mean?
Dude.
No, but it's a no, it's all G though. Like my camera picks up volume. So
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
guys, the audio might not be
Yeah.
the best on this one. Unfortunately, we've been talking. This is my first time setting it up, and I tried to do it on my editing
now
platform.
it's picking stuff
It
up.
might be good, but
Yeah,
I
but
think it's low key like clipping separate small clips. Like, can you see that?
I see that. Yeah,
On
it's
the
like
left
blank
side?
on there. Yeah. Well, I was curious. I was like, why do you keep looking over there? And I was
No,
like,
yeah, I was like low key.
Yeah.
I didn't want to
I
ruin the flow.
I know. I was like,
I was like, oh no, it's blank.
that's okay.
We'll get it figured out next time. But
yeah.
dude, this podcast has been.
I think it's been good so far. Honestly, I hope you guys are enjoying it.
I want to before like I know I only have like such a big SD card. I could talk to Lance for hours.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about before this shit runs out. Hopefully it doesn't run out.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about running, a little bit more about running.
Right.
Something that's really interested me lately. We got into like the 10Ks and stuff like that. I'm doing the marathon. You're doing the TC 10K.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of different things I want to talk to you about running.
Yeah.
First, like, what are your goals right now for running? Aside from the 10K, is there anything like in the future that you have set? Like what are your goals?
Yeah, man.
Like?
So I just kind of want to hone in on this sport of running. You know, it's such a good sport to get into, and I think one of my main goals here is to hopefully run a marathon under 3 hours.
Crazy goal.
That is my main goal.
I didn't have that in the back of my mind.
Yep.
I don't tell anyone because I know it's crazy and I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve it. But that's obviously, I feel like that's like anyone that gets deep into running, like that's the goal.
It's
like
doable.
if you do that, that's like a crazy goal. You know what I mean? Like that's the high achiever goal that every runner low-key probably wants to strive for.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely far away from me because I just started. There's no way I'm gonna do it on my first time. But I feel like if I know you're a crazy runner, if we put in the training, I feel like you could achieve that for sure.
We both can for sure, man.
Yeah, we
for
got
sure.
this. We got this. It would be cool too if we like since we both want that goal. Yeah. Anyone that watching this, they probably think we're crazy. But
you gotta be a little crazy to run a marathon.
Before I even talk about sub-3, I gotta finish my first marathon.
Dude, I am excited for you to do this marathon.
Marathon once.
I did it last year, yeah. So I'm excited for this guy to do it, and just the everything that goes along with marathon training. Not even just the marathon, but this guy's putting in the work and training. It takes a lot to train for a marathon. I'm telling you right now.
I've been showing up.
I'm telling you right now. That is more than half the battle of running the marathon is the training.
I feel like it's important when you set that goal not to just focus on running the marathon and actually like enjoy the process. Like because running the marathon's the end goal, but that's like literally like not even a 1% of what goes into it. Really, it's like it's a small part of what goes into running a marathon. You run so many kilometers leading up, which basically makes you ready for the marathon, I guess. Yeah, but it's like it's insane how much goes into a marathon. Like so many hours and so many steps.
I know.
Like literally one step at a time.
One step. You gotta take it day by day, workout by workout.
Yeah.
I heard you say this. I think it was to Jaden or Miles or something, but obviously in marathon training, it's so easy to skip a workout or skip that session, you know. But I think you said that if you skip this session, it's going to affect you later on in the marathon, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big thing about marathon training is asking yourself why you're doing this. Because there's going to be days where you wake up at 5 a.m, you're like, why am I running 30 kilometers now? As Dylan is. And you just got to ask yourself, why am I doing this, you know? That's a big motivating factor that you got to think about. So what are some of your whys, you know?
Well, I want to touch up on that real quick before I get to my whys. So like I like to compare like skipping workout to like almost like, you know how when you're studying for an exam, if you don't study, you're not gonna do good in your exam. You know what I mean? You're not gonna know what to do. Like, and it's the same thing with marathon preparation. Like if you don't prepare when you show up on that marathon, it doesn't matter how mentally strong you think you are, your body's not gonna be equipped for it. Like it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Your body's gonna break down. You're probably gonna injure yourself, and even if you push through it, like, you're probably not going to get a good time, and you're probably going to injure yourself. It's going to be probably an awful experience. So you have to show up. And if I'm being honest with you, like most of the time after a long day of studying in school and I get home and I'm tired and the weather's shitty, like I don't feel like going for a run, the more you just, on those days that you just put your headphones on, you're like, I'm doing it. Like I have to do this. Like it's non-negotiable. Like it's written on my plan. I'm not going to miss this day. I have to do this. Set amount. I don't care what pain I'm feeling. It doesn't matter. I'm going to run this far and I'm going to go at this time and I'm going to get it done regardless. Right.
Yeah.
I've just been doing that and it's been painful so far. It's been hard, but the more you show up on the days you don't feel like it, I feel like the stronger your mind gets, bro.
Dude, I got something so good to talk about with that.
Yeah.
But first, tell me some of your whys.
Okay, some of my whys. So firstly, most importantly, I wanted something, like I was touching up earlier, I wanted to get my competitive edge back, and I feel like it's brought that back. Like I want to compete. Yeah. I want to work towards something. I want to get better at something, and I want to see the results from my hard work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see myself improve, and also, I'm at this stage in my life. I feel like in your 20s where you have to like find yourself, you got to find your career, you got to set up a whole life, and you got to provide for your future family, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, I feel like running is it's a really good thing to sharpen your mindset, make you mentally stronger, make you disciplined, and I feel like if you can do that in running, it carries on to the rest of the things you have to do in your day and in your life. Like show up to work when you're supposed to, put in the work and try your best and try and get better every day. It's like the same thing. So if you can apply those lessons you learn from marathon training and apply them to the rest of your life, I feel like it can really help you, and it can just sharpen your mentality overall. You know what I mean? Agreed. So that's kind of my why, and I think that's my why, just to improve myself overall. What's your why, bro?
My why? My why is kind of like, I just want to be a healthy and fit, like mentally, physically, because if I'm able to show up for myself and do the hard things for myself, whether that's working out, running, eating nutritious foods, then I'll be able to show up for like the people that I love the most, like my friends and my family. And I'm not just once I do it for myself, I'm able to spread that out to others and provide for others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It comes back to that. That's what I mean.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know. It just teaches you to be disciplined.
Disciplined. Yeah.
Because like marathon training, it's not just about the running, right? Because I want to get into this too about the nutrition side. Yeah. Like you gotta eat properly. You gotta feel the machine. You know what I mean?
You gotta feel the machine. Your body's a temple.
I'm pretty new to this. I know you gotta get carbs to like fill your glycogen levels, I think.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. Correct.
So I'm still pretty new to this. I just had I've watched some couple of videos and stuff like that. I had a nice bagel. What I heard a little bit of honey's
good, really good.
With a banana and some peanut butter and then a little bit of eggs. Yeah. Just had that, and that worked pretty good for me. What do you do before like a long run or something like that? What's your go-to?
Yeah, usually like my long runs before I have like a bagel as well. Bagel like peanut butter, bagel with butter and honey.
Yeah.
Something.
So I'm on the right track.
You're on the right track for sure. No. So quick carbs are the way to go. That's why big white bread, bagels, so like toast and with honey quick carbs as well, because you're gonna be running those long miles. You don't want anything like that'll disrupt your stomach either. You don't like potatoes, something heavy. Don't eat anything like that.
Easily to
you don't want
digest.
high fat. Yeah, easy to digest, and that's gonna be different for some people as well. So kind of testing out what works for you.
Works for you, yeah.
Especially when you're marathon training.
Totally.
Right now.
And I'm still playing around with it because what you eat, like, it actually plays such a big part. There's been some runs where maybe I didn't eat the best stuff before my run, and totally affects how you feel, especially on the long ones. You start feeling it later.
The long ones, yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you a tip, bro. So like on your long runs, the night before, eat a heavy carb base, pasta, rice, the day or the night before for dinner, and you'll feel it on your run the next morning.
Okay.
Just so the amount of energy you'll have.
Damn, Italians are probably good runners. Huh?
Yeah, but dude, for sure, bro, for sure.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they must be good runners. They must be, bro.
Yeah, they're
always
carved up. Holy.
But coming back to what you were saying about doing hard things and how it helps you mentally, I saw Andrew Huberman a couple months ago. Shout out to Andrew Huberman. If you listen to him, he is the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. But yeah, he was talking about, so I went to Sydney in Australia and saw him live, which is fucking amazing.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was amazing, yeah. And he was talking about how doing hard things, even if you don't want to do it, whether that's, I don't want to do my laundry, I don't want to go on my run, and still doing it, it activates something in your brain that
I heard about this.
That just grows and grows. And,
it grows
and something that shows in older people that are like in their 60s, 70s, and 80s who always challenge themselves throughout their whole lives. And that's why they're so sharp mentally.
Yeah.
And they're able to live a good, happy life and, still be there and make life fulfilling,
Yeah. No, I definitely heard about that.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, like that part of your brain
I know
that expands when you.
Yeah, I know. I think it was like a newer study too.
Exactly.
And he was really excited about it when he found out about it, and he was talking to David Goggins about it, and he's like, "Bro, yours is probably
exactly." David Goggins
yeah, yours is like probably huge. He's like,
so funny.
Yeah.
I know
because he's always David Goggins is always. I don't know if you guys know. You probably know him.
No, if you don't know him, what are you doing?
One of my big inspirations.
Oh no, for sure.
Whenever I'm deep in a run, I'm like, "You don't know me, son." But yeah, doing hard stuff. There's something about it. It sucks in the moment, but like, there's something about it that like I like almost.
Yeah. I mean, like, ask yourself this: like,
the more hard stuff you do, like, you kind of chase hard tasks and challenges.
And like, how are you gonna grow?
It's rewarding. Yeah.
How are you gonna grow? Like,
you realize that's how you grow. Like, even when you're weightlifting, like, if you think about it, like, you're literally lifting heavy weight, which is hard, and you're breaking down your muscle to grow. Yeah. Like, it's literally, it acts like you literally grow from doing hard stuff.
Exactly.
It's crazy. And you're growing mentally and physically by doing this stuff. Yeah. Which is crazy. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why we're doing it. You know,
that's why we're doing it, bro. That's why we're doing this podcast right now, bro. If you're still listening, shout out.
Yeah, no, we're low key like improving that part of our brain. Cause we were both nervous before this.
So nervous.
We'd be lying. Like if we were a bit stuttering at the starting, like, we were a bit nervous. We were like, okay, do we just click the button? We just go. Yeah. I feel like the hardest part's like saying the first word. You're like, oh my god,
we're gonna start this.
Wait, what if they can't even hear us? Imagine if this whole thing's just for us.
Dude, I'd just be so sad now, bro.
I'd be sad, but dude, I actually enjoy doing this. It's pretty fun.
No, same.
Dude, I've never got this deep into it. It's so easy to talk for this long with like someone that's like willing to.
Yeah,
like, you're easy to talk to, bro. Dude, like, I can talk to you literally for. I was like an hour, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We literally talk for hours, bro.
Yeah, we've only talked like 2 topics, bro.
I know. We haven't even caught up like that in like a minute either. Yeah, so it's nice.
That's sick. Yeah, it's perfect for that. Yeah, what's your life like right now?
Yeah,
you still working at that pizza shop?
Yeah, I'm still working at 900 Degrees, but I'm also working in the one in Sydney. So
you're working at 2?
Yeah, I'm working at both. Well, the owner wanted me, when I came back, he wanted me to start working there in Sydney and kind of help them out there.
What spot do you like better? Actually, don't pick favorites.
Yeah.
Just in case he's watching.
I'm not gonna say any favorites, but they're both good places to work at.
I've actually never ate there, bro.
At 900 Degrees?
Yeah.
Bro, dude, come by. What?
I'll carve up for my next
my pizza's literally the perfect,
when bro. Especially that pizza,
bro. I'm working tomorrow, bro.
Alright, what time?
Fucking 10 a.m.
I'll bring some homework. I'll get some pizza.
Sure. Yeah,
I got some studying.
I'm in Sydney, though. You're going to drive all the way there.
Probably not. Tell me next time you're in Langford. Yeah. That's crazy.
Actually, I'm injured right now, so.
Oh, yeah, your ankle, bro.
I haven't been running other than our little long runs on Sunday, which I probably shouldn't even be doing, to be honest. But
what part of your ankle is hurting?
like my calf all the way. I think it's like a joint that like comes up from the Achilles to the calf, something like that.
That's no good. Hopefully you didn't injure your Achilles. That'd be devastating.
I hope not. So I'm just letting it rest. I'm doing yoga right now. I work in a yoga studio.
Yeah. You've been stretching it lots and stuff like that.
Stretching a good amount.
Cold therapy too.
Cold, not really, to be honest. I've been taking cold showers, but it's different from cold plunges.
That shit, you get, you're like, let's go.
Dude, I know.
That's something, dude. Cold showers. People are like, why do you do that? And I don't do it every day. I'd be lying if I just said I did it every day. But I try to do it a lot. And it's just like we were just touching on that part of your brain.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a time when you're in a hot shower and you're like, all right, I can't wait to turn on the cold
shower. There's never. If you are, you're crazy.
Let's go, a cold shower. Like after having a hot shower, you don't want to do that. But I actually think about, because it's funny you brought that up. I actually think about when Andrew Huberman talked about that. I always think about that before I do my cold shower, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. That's exactly why I should do this. That's exactly why I should
literally.
do this.
And you feel so good after.
Yeah.
Not to mention.
Yeah, I only do it for probably like, I do like 3 twirls. I like run away and then I run back.
No, but you're just gonna stay in there and just suffer for 2 minutes. I do
this guy, I go, oh my god. And I try to get like every part of my body, so I'm like twirling.
Yeah.
It can't be soft. I can't just get the chest, you know.
No, literally, bro.
Yeah, but I like the cold showers, and then I've definitely experimented with some crazy cold water, like the river, the Goldstream River. Most people that are watching this probably know about the Goldstream River. Actually, we're not going viral here.
But that's cold water.
The Goldstream River. Yeah, cool. I was going like last year. I was going like I was into it for like a couple weeks straight. Like I was just grinding on the weekends, and it was literally like it was snowy outside.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I was going there, and like it was crazy. And like the first time I did it at Souk Potholes.
Yeah.
And I was shocked on how like crazy it feels in your body. It would literally, if you haven't done it, you don't know. I don't even know how cold this was, but like my body literally felt like it was burning.
Yeah.
Like it was so cold, I was burning, and I was like, I don't even know if this is safe. Yeah. And I stayed in there for like, I don't know, the first time, probably like 40 seconds, maybe, like not that long. And then it was the same thing, like my competitive mindset, just wanting to challenge myself. So I was like, I got to do this again. Like and I ended up doing it like consistently, and I worked up to 4 minutes straight.
In the Souk Potholes?
No, I went to Goldstream next because it was closer to my house. But I worked
4 minutes is crazy. That's a long time.
I worked up to 4 minutes, and like it was really, really cold. And this one time I went down. It was snowy. Like no one's going to the river. You don't think anyone's going to the river, right? Yeah. And I actually go down to this the spot. I was with my friend Jaden, and I go down this spot. And like there was a trailer like parked right there, and I was like, oh, and I heard like people talking down there. I was like, oh my god, is someone else doing this? Yeah. And there was First Nations down there with full face paint, like their hats, their spears, and everything. Like they were like doing like, I don't know, it's probably something to do with their culture. I think they I guess they do like
a ritual
cold water,
thing?
Like cold water therapy. But they fully like I was bringing down my camera, like I wanted to film this for like content. But they were like fully stripping down naked and doing it in like the cold water. And like they would do like one at a time. And
did you talk to them at all?
Yeah, I talked to them. I was like low-key scared at the start because they looked at me and they had full painted faces with their spears. And I was like, oh my god, like should I come down here? And they're like, yeah, you can come do it too. I was like, oh okay. You guys are chill. So I just let them do their thing. I didn't like watch or anything. I didn't want to look because they were obviously getting butt naked. Put my camera away. I didn't want to ruin their privacy. They did their thing, and then they actually watched me go do my plunge, and they did like, I don't know how, they probably did like a minute each. Yeah. And I was like, this is my time. I've been working up for this. I was like, I got a crowd. So that's when I did like, I think I did like 4 minutes. They're like, all right, let's see it, man. Let's see it. And I was like, I just like locked into a state, and I was like, I'm not getting out. Like I'm going. Yeah. And it was probably the coldest one I ever done because it was snowy. Like it was crazy. Yeah. And I went in there, I got out with thermal red, and like the adrenaline rush from like getting out, I was like, I literally screamed. I was like, like it was crazy. But yeah, like cold water therapy it's cool. I mean, I feel like I really want to get like even if it's just like a tub from Canadian Tire. Like I want to get like a tub for at home. Now that I'm running, I feel like it's more important than ever.
Yeah, for recovery.
Because my legs have been so sore because with marathon training, you have to run like every second day. Like, it's crazy. And my legs are consistently pretty sore. And I've been stretching, but I feel like supplementing with some cold water therapy would definitely help with some inflammation, maybe help me recover and run longer.
No, for sure. It's definitely a good advancement, especially how much you're running right now.
Yeah, hopefully the ankle heals up soon, though. That's terrible.
I hope so, dude.
I hate injuries,
I hope
bro.
so. Like, I'm still going to try to run this. It's so annoying.
Oh,
That's
so annoying, especially because you love running, bro.
Dude, I literally was running from, like, 80 kilometers a week
to
running, like, 80?
That's nuts,
80 kilometers a week, bro. To running, like,
what was it like then?
kilometers.
Like, how would you get 80 kilometers in a week?
So, like, let's say we start off the week on Monday. Monday, it would be, I'm just going to say everything in miles. Okay, so 53 miles.
Well, you got to do kilometers, too, because I don't know miles. I don't know miles, bro.
I'm, like, converted. Okay, 80 kilometer week. So it's about, like, let's say a 10K easy on Monday, right?
Yep.
10K easy Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Tuesday, speed workout. Let's say that's another 10K, so that's 20K.
I was doing like tempo, so I guess that's kind of like speed.
Tempos, same thing.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
And then Wednesday is gonna be another easy, so that's, let's say 15. Let's say 15
you're training for
easy.
10K back to back and then a 15? Like all back to back?
But keep in mind, this is already me like been running for months already.
How do your legs feel? Like they feel fine?
They feel fine.
Wow.
Because they're used to that
So your
volume.
legs
Because if
get
you
used to
slowly
it.
go up in volume.
But are you running a long run the Sunday before the Monday though? Like, no. So,
I scheduled it.
So that's why it's been hard for me because I finished that 28 kilometers and then
the next
I'm supposed to be doing on Mondays, but I've changed my schedule because we'd run on Sundays, so I start on Tuesday instead of Monday.
So my Monday's your rest day.
Yeah, Monday's my rest
day. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. So 20 kilometers with the Monday and Tuesday, and then let's say 15 kilometers on Wednesday. Keep in mind this is an easy run, so I'm not freaking getting exhausted. So what is that?
Like your VO2 baseline or whatever.
VO2 baseline, yeah. And then Thursday rest day, Friday another 15, Saturday rest day, and then let's say Sunday long run, so that's 30.
30s, it's a mental battle.
It is a mental battle.
I feel like the first 15 is not too bad. Then you start feeling it after 15. Then you got to push. Then you push like 25, and then 25 and after is like a real battle. I've only made it to 28 so far, 28 like 0.6 or something, but
that's still really good.
Yeah, because I've only been training that was my 5th week of training.
That is crazy, bro. That's when I got injured. When I ran 28 kilometers, I ran with miles, bro. And the next day, I was just like, I can't walk, bro.
Yeah, I'm on my 6th week of training, and I run the marathon in just over 4 weeks.
Oh my god, dude! I'm nervous.
So I'm attempting to run the marathon 9 weeks. I think I touched on that earlier, but
that's pretty crazy. That's such a short amount of time to train for a marathon too, by the way. 9 weeks is not a lot of time. So this guy's getting dialed. Dialed, bro.
What's usually like how long are you supposed to train? I haven't even looked it up.
Like when I trained for my Vancouver one, it was only 3 months. So maybe like what you were doing.
So you did the crazy shit.
Yeah, I did the crazy thing too.
I'm not the only
But my time was terrible. It was like over 4 hours, like 4 hours and like 8 minutes.
Terrible to the average person.
For me. Like, because I had expectations going in.
I'm not expecting. I want to get in between the 5 and 4. Yeah.
5 and 4.
I just want to finish it. Honestly, I just want to get that medal, and then I'll work my way up. I just want to get that experience. And I heard the track is it's a crazy track.
Dude, it's the most scenic. It's the most popular marathon in Canada.
Really?
Scenic, beautiful.
Is it like a pretty tough track? Like
no,
there's not that many hills.
It's not that tough.
Oh, really?
It's not okay. It's tough, but it's
not that hard,
it's nothing like I remember. Like, oh, watch out for this.
So there wasn't
like,
a crazy hill.
Nothing crazy. Like there's hills and stuff, but
nothing.
That's
crazy.
just all marathons. Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. I really haven't researched the race at all.
Yeah, and also they'll supplement you with gels and food along the way, and water and electrolytes. Yeah, they like every 5 kilometers, bro. So you don't even need to.
Can you just grab them on the fly? Like how's that work?
There's volunteers like handing you out every 5 kilometers.
Damn, you just crush that.
You just fucking crush it. Yeah.
How many gels?
Gummies,
do you crush?
Gels. Too much, bro. Like a stomach ache. I had to take a fat. At like kilometer 30, bro. Yeah. Holy crap, bro. So watch
I've only ever had one gel.
Yeah, the one I gave you, the gel.
Yeah, he gave me a gel when I did my 28 kilometers last week. I had it like after 10 kilometers. I probably should have saved it when I got into more painful kilometers, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go shopping and pick up some gels tomorrow because I got another long run, another 28K this weekend.
Yeah, when you're doing that, have at least 3 or 4 on that run. I'm telling you right now, at least 3 or 4. Get used to it.
10 of them, just have them because I'm gonna have to use them. So
yeah, good.
Yeah, but I like last week I was only supposed to run 24 kilometers and I ran 28.
Yeah, I know
so I'm
this guy.
supposed to run like 26 this weekend, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Like sometimes if David Goggins is in my ears, like, I'm gonna keep
just
going.
On his shoulder.
And it's also like I picked a route, and I was like, like you can't just teleport back to your car. I was already committed. You know what I mean? I wasn't just gonna click stop and just walk back. I was like, no. Like,
I might as well run back.
I'm just gonna run back. Literally. It's more impressive anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, basically like running's been the life right now for the boys.
Yeah,
so
it's
been good.
If you're not a runner and you haven't been running, I highly recommend you trying it.
Recommend.
It's hard. You're probably not going to want to do it. It's going to be hard always. It's probably not going to get easier. It'll get easier on your body as you train, but mentally there's always going to be a challenge. It's always going to be hard. Lots of the time if you have a busy life, it's going to be hard to find time, but you have to find time. Make it a priority, and you'll see the benefits mentally and physically.
100%.
To help you if you want to lose weight, depending on what your goals are. Oh, before we finish the podcast, I kind of wanted to touch on that Nick Bare thing that he said.
Oh, right.
If you're a weightlifter and you don't want to lose your gains and stuff like that, I don't know all the facts to back this, but look up a guy named Nick Bare. Shout out to him. I watched a video on his he's like a hybrid athlete. He runs, but he also loves weight training. And because I was like you guys, if you guys were thinking that, I love weight training and I love building muscle, so I didn't want to lose my physique or my muscle or my progress. But I watched this video and there's actually I don't know if it's new facts or what, but there's facts backing that you can actually running doesn't actually, if you do it properly, it doesn't actually you won't lose muscle. It can actually help you. It can actually help you build muscle.
Yeah.
I forget what he said about it. I don't know if you know anything about it, but.
I'm not too sure. I mean, I feel like you just got to eat properly too.
Yeah, you just got to eat properly.
Yeah,
go watch
you
that
got to eat
video.
enough.
He will teach you about it. Yeah, I don't remember too much about it, but anyways, there is ways to actually keep your weight training progress going up still and also run. So if you want to be a hybrid athlete, just do it. Running will also help your longevity.
Longevity for sure.
You'll live longer. It's literally facts.
You need that cardiovascular
it's good for your
and
heart.
that muscle. Yeah. You don't want to be out of breath when you're doing your bench press.
No, exactly. No, it's all around good for you. Your mental state, your physical state, longevity. It's good for everything. Yeah.
Shout out Nick Bare and his vlogs.
Shout out.
Amazing.
If you want to watch.
Good guy.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. Yeah.
I did want to say though, if you ever did want to start getting into running and you don't know how, or you don't know but you just want to get yourself out there. Because I know before I started running outside, I was just running on my treadmill, and I was shy to run outside. I don't know if you ever had that, but I was just shy because people were looking at me. But I'm telling you right now, nobody cares, bro. If anything, people are like, damn, this guy's running, this guy's out here, dude. Nobody's judging you.
If anyone's judging you, they're jealous, bro.
They're jealous. Yeah, you're putting in the work and they're not. They're sitting eating
No one can judge you
potatoes.
for putting in the work.
That's what I'm saying. And also,
doesn't matter where you're at.
Make it fun. Don't put a pace in your head. Don't put just run for fun. Run as slow as you want, and just have fun with it for a little bit. And once you start getting into marathon training and all that kind of stuff, that's when you take it more seriously. But when you're starting out, just have fun with it. Run for 10 minutes, see how it goes, and you'll feel a lot better. Don't think about running too fast, all that kind of stuff, and run with some friends.
Yeah, running with friends is
that always helps. Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, we're nice guys. We're nice guys, right? And we're running every Sunday at 7 a.m. If you're watching this, you're probably from Victoria. You probably know us. Yeah. And we're pretty down. Anyone can come join us.
Anybody can.
You guys can join us.
Soon enough, we'll be posting on Smokers Run Club.
Yeah.
And we'll post where we're running at.
I think we're kind of Sundays are kind of our thing. I don't know if that'll change. If that'll ever change, it might be. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, Sundays are a thing. 7 a.m. on Sundays. I think that's usually our thing right now. Yeah. So if you guys want to join us, shoot us a message, and I don't see why you guys can't just join us. We run a comfortable pace, and if you don't want to run how far we're running, that's okay. You can just run with us for a little bit, dip out. But honestly, the more the merrier. I love running with people. It's so much fun. Yeah. That's my way to hang out with my friends, is just running. I have such a busy life, so I look forward to Sundays, seeing all my friends and going for a run, all challenging ourselves. We're bettering ourselves together. It's the best way to hang out. Honestly, I love it.
Best way. Get some breakfast after. Get some baked goods.
Yeah, we
some
gotta
coffee.
Get
yeah, we do it.
It's fire.
But yeah, we'll definitely post more content on Smokers here, and we'll keep you guys updated. So if you ever want to join, we're all welcome. We're all nice people. We don't bite.
No.
And we just want to see all of us succeed.
Yeah, let's all get better together. You guys can join us. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the pod. That was our first pod ever. I want to give you a high five.
That was good.
We killed that.
That was good, man.
I don't know. We might have. I don't know how we did with our topics. I can't really tell.
I know.
When you're going, you're going.
You're going.
I don't know if I was balanced. Who knows? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you made it to this point, damn, I appreciate you. You
Yeah.
put a lot of time into listening to this.
Really, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. We'll definitely run this back way more. I actually loved this.
Yeah,
this is
no,
fire.
that was a good talk.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Do stuff that makes you nervous. Yeah, like 'cause this made me nervous, so you did it anyways. But I'm hyped on it. Let's
Comment
go.
down below something that makes you nervous, but you still did it, or you're still doing it. Yeah.
Totally. And if you guys have any like things that you'd like us to talk about, maybe next time or something like that, throw her in the comments.
Yep.
We'll write them down. We had a notebook, but we didn't even need that.
Yeah,
that shit was easy.
But yeah, anything about running, weightlifting. Dylan knows a lot about weightlifting.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't really touch too much on it, but we can touch more on that topic another day. That's what I've been doing for a while, weightlifting. Love that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever it is. I appreciate the support. Hit that
the subscribe button.
The subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Peace. Let's go.
Oh, damn, dude. Good job, bro. That was a good talk, bro. Got me dialed, dude, just from talking, bro.